2024, global spending on retail media advertising reached $140 billion, representing 20% of all digital media expenditure. This sector is projected to grow by 15% year-on-year between 2025 and 28, when growth will slow down to single-digit growth. It is officially the fastest growing area within advertising and is about to make some real impact on marketing campaigns locally. Online advertising has evolved in waves. The first wave, search, which was predominantly led by Google, now commands 22% of ad spend in Ireland. The second wave, social media, predominantly led by Facebook, now Meta, captures 29% of all ad spend locally. Now the third wave is upon us, retail media, with the entry of Amazon.ie into the Irish market. Amazon's launch introduces a new digital advertising category, providing opportunities not only for Amazon itself, but also for other retailers like Musgrave and Dunnes to capitalise on. Today we'll be focusing on 4 key areas. 1, what is retail media? 2, why it's experiencing rapid growth globally. 3, what are the opportunities for brands locally? And 4, what are the key considerations for advertisers navigating this space over the next 12 months?
Retail media refers to the digital advertising inventory, data assets, and in-store advertising opportunities owned by a retailer or marketplace. These spaces are made available to brands for running targeted advertising campaigns. It consists of 3 key components. On-site advertising, with an example being you search for razor blades on Amazon and see sponsored ads for related products. Off-site advertising, with an example being after leaving Amazon without purchasing, you're later shown ads for the razor blades you search for on third-party sites. And in-store advertising, with the example being that in SuperValu you encounter promotional displays and ad placements throughout the aisles and at checkout points. This is the area most people would be familiar with. In Ireland, retail media spend is currently divided as follows. On-site equates to 4% of retail media spend, off-site equates to 1% of retail media spend, and in-store, which is the majority of the market, makes up 95% of total retail media spend. By contrast, in the UK the breakdown is on-site accounts for 50%, off-site accounts for 10%, and in-store accounts for 40%. This doesn't indicate a decline in in-store advertising in the UK, but rather highlights the greater maturity of online retail media spend as the digital platforms have grown. Our primary focus today is on the on-site and off-site segments, as these are poised for rapid expansion. Currently, this sector in Ireland is valued at under 1 million on Irish specific sites, but is expected to exceed 20 million within the next 2 years if we follow similar trends as witnessed in the more mature markets. As the landscape evolves, understanding and leveraging retail media will be key to maximising advertising effectiveness in Ireland's growing digital retail market. The growth in retail media is being fueled by 4 key factors. Number 1, changing consumer buying habits from in-store to online. In-store dominates grocery and will always dominate grocery, but online continues to grow. In more mature markets, online grocery sales can account for over 25% of sales. Locally, we believe this number is below 10% for most retailers. The second key reason is access to data the retailers have on their customers. Remember, customers must log in to these sites to purchase products. This means for every category or product a user browser buys, it is recorded and logged, and the frequency of these buys are known too. This data can be used by advertisers in all sorts of ways. For example, the data can be analysed to bucket new parents based on their shopping habits. Or an audience can be built around customers who buy a competitor's product in the same category. Both these examples can be turned into targetable audiences. The third key reason is the visibility on product sales cycles with the retailers. We can run an ad with Tesco, for example, and see how the ad performed against the product in real time as the product is sold on their site. This has made retail media one of the most powerful performance channels for advertisers. And finally, the fourth key reason is the benefit for retailers. Advertising revenue now accounts for 9% of overall Amazon revenue. This is a new revenue stream that is increasing by the year without cannibalizing their primary revenue stream. The growth witnessed by Amazon is something that has enticed other retailers to move into this area.
Albeit the retail media digital market is very much in its infancy locally, We expect this to significantly change over the next 12 months. Amazon.ie launch means we'll no longer face the dreaded "this product isn't available in your local market" message on their site or app, and should result in a substantial increase in their product offering for the consumer over the next few years. It's believed that 95% of products sold in Ireland are small packages with Amazon. This figure is expected to change in line with other markets where larger packages equate to over 40% of sales. In summary, the Amazon offering is about to improve substantially in line with other markets. This could result in faster deliveries, a wider variety of products available on their site, and longer term they might even move into the grocery category. They could also introduce a 2-hour delivery service like other markets, so you might need to get used to seeing drones fly over our heads as they deliver our Amazon packages. On the advertising side, this means at a minimum, sponsored ads will be available for brands that sell products on the Amazon.ie site. Sponsored brands and products appear on the search results page when users are actively looking for products. They are also set up to appear against different keywords or products that an advertiser chooses. Sponsored brand ads show as a banner-style format at the top of the page, with sponsored products appearing below this as native results. But this isn't just about Amazon. Most of the retailers have or are in the process of offering retail media advertising space to advertisers. There is Elevate, which represents Musgrave, SuperValu and Centra. You have Tesco, which has had their digital offering for a few years now. Dunnes is expected to launch soon, while Lidl is sold through Digitize locally. We are also expecting to see Very, Boots, Uber and Deliveroo also enter the market soon, with their offerings bringing retail media beyond just Amazon and the grocery market. In general, there's a range of advertising solutions across on-site, off-site and in-store. On-site media options include search or sponsored products, display across web and app, email marketing via the retailer's CRM that can include coupons. Off-site options include using the retailer's data to power your campaigns across the open web, and in-store options include everything from digital screens, entry points and other special areas.
As stated previously, this sector is still in its early stages locally, but there are several key considerations that brands need to be mindful of. The first key consideration is the distinction between endemic and non-endemic brands. Currently, retailers prioritise endemic advertisers, those already selling their products through their stores or websites. For instance, if Mondelez wants to run a Toblerone campaign with Lidl, they must be selling Toblerone bars in Lidl stores. If not, Lidl is likely to reject the campaign. While non-endemic brands face certain restrictions, they also have unique opportunities. These are advertisers whose products are not available on a retailer's site, such as car brands or energy providers. However, they can still leverage retailer data for targeted campaigns. For example, a car insurance company could use Amazon's purchase data on customers buying automotive products to build an audience and serve tailored ads across the open web, Twitch, or even Amazon Prime once ads become available on the platform. Another crucial consideration is the standardization of ad formats. As various retailers establish themselves in the Irish market, IAB Ireland, through its Retail Media Council, of which we are proud members, is actively working to create standardised ad setups and formats. This will ensure consistency in planning, buying and measuring retail media campaigns across different retailers. These standards align with broader European and global initiatives, helping brands, agencies and retailers operate with a unified approach. The third consideration is effective stakeholder management. This is key to a successful retail media strategy. Most brands have a trade team handling in-store activations, a marketing team managing external advertising, and an agency overseeing broader digital efforts. To maximise campaign performance, it's crucial to clearly define each stakeholder's role from the outset. This avoids duplication of efforts and ensures a seamless omni-channel experience for customers. And the final consideration is one of the most common questions from brands entering this space. Where does this budget for retail media come from? A recent IAB study found that in Europe, retail media budgets primarily come from reallocations within linear TV and other performance marketing channels. However, the source of funding will likely vary depending on the category, brand and product. Each case should be assessed individually with a focus on optimizing ad campaign performance. By keeping these key factors in mind, brands can navigate the evolving retail media landscape effectively and unlock new opportunities.
As we've explored today, retail media is rapidly evolving, presenting significant opportunities for brands to engage consumers in new and highly targeted ways. While the Irish market is still in the early stages, the expected expansion of Amazon.ie and increased investment from local retailers signals a transformational period ahead. Advertisers must stay informed about shifting landscape, particularly around budget allocation, stakeholder collaboration, and the distinction between endemic and non-endemic opportunities. Standardization of ad formats will also be key in ensuring seamless execution across platforms. Ultimately, those who embrace retail media now will be well positioned to capitalize on the growth and drive meaningful business outcomes in the years to come. If you have any questions on today's content, please reach out to your client teams.